Hey folks, I know this video's a bit late because I know there's been a lot of talk over, a lot of trade rumors over the summer from the aspects of Jamal Adams, probably his most notable option was practically getting traded to the Dallas Cowboys. Big help on the secondary options, a lot of sacrificial cap space the Cowboys could use, and they can get a top-of-the-line secondary to help with their backfield. That's been the major thing. But over again, the major hype and all this stuff, they just only acquired a fourth-round pick for Jamal Adams, a an all-pro second safety that continues to produce numbers, top of the line guy to keep on your blitz, and he's a great guy for the deep ball. And they only picked, and he's nearly at the mid-round pick. And a consistent playoff team that's been resurging their defense for younger guys. I think they got Quentin Dunbar. The two-handed Griffin brother, Shaquem Griffin. God, this is bad. Shaquille Griffin, that's not that bad himself. Big guy that cover up the blitz. He can also cover that linebacking spot. Jeez, man, this is dumb. Trey Flowers, that's a big one. Demarius Christmas, haven't heard much about him. And now you have Jamal Adams completely stuffing up that secondary spot, and he can do everything else. That's a game changer and something. I don't want to bring it up to a comparison of probably just a younger Earl Thomas. In the aspects, I feel like it's a younger Brian Dawkins. But equivalence of he's more there for the blitz and to space out tackles than Brian Dawkins just doing everything else. Up in the backfield, being a general ball hawk and a big hitter in his aspect of playing. I think it's the complete. He's an amazing player. It's a sad thing to just pass up on him for just a sad fourth round pick. And that's all over the headlines, especially in the Seahawks page. And now the Eagles just had probably the second biggest steal next to the DeAndre Hopkins trade for just David Johnson, some backwater in a late round pick that wouldn't even work in Madden with their lack of depth in a freaking NFL trade and how it works. This is a major game changer, and just shown of a consistent butt fumble still for the New York Jets. Even though I think they still have some lackluster roles in the pass rush, the fix up on the secondary is useful, and the guy that's a great all-arounder on the field, it's practically a steal. It's borderline robbery. And with DK Metcalf, they still have Tyler Lockett, Philip Dorsett. I think they also drafted a new halfback as well. And they got David Moore. I think Hollister is going to get bigger for the starting roster when Greg Olsen is going to start. This is really packing up to be a good team to play second in the NFC West. But this is a really big trade. KJ Wright has something to work with. They really improved a tiny bit of their tight end positioning, especially with still not much of Luke Wilson, Bobby Wagner with an aging pass rush that can fill up for that front seven. an improving secondary. We've been waiting for at least somebody to lock up that midfield so we can close down on passes. Like on third downs on the defensive side of the ball for the Seahawks, it was absolute torture. Worst was 2018, and they just let the Titans steal them. I think week 4, week 5. But this is a major improvement. Comment down below how you thought about this. I obviously think that the Seahawks are going to be a tiny bit of a better team than what they were from last season. I think I already did much of a video on them before on the Greg Olsen signing over the offseason. And just looking at the team overall, I think it's borderline pretty decent to go 9-7 in the aspects of it looks like they didn't align much on top guys on the O-line depth, and their tight end scene seems pretty mediocre on the spectrum. You got like a 34-year-old packing out your depth, but the defense will improve, and that's a positive. Official more opinions come next month, and we are going into next month on more of the NFL teams, especially to a shortened preseason. Most of these will be borderline determined because we'll get the overall depth charts. We get to review that. We get to review how most of the players in the starting position will perform for the start of the regular season. Thanks, we have nothing to worry about over injuries in the preseason. And more updates on the crowd attendance coming in because we are a latter part of the years. It's been tough, especially for the NBA. In just 4 days, about to come back into regular play. And baseball, this is going to be pretty big for sports, and it's going to be thankful in just 2 months we're going to get back to regular sports. Oh, thank God. That's it coming from the DC Show. Like, comment, and subscribe. That's it coming from me. Thanks for watching.